What's up, everybody? We're just about ready here. Give me just a moment. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. I'm just gonna get it pulled up here. Let's see. Sweet. Awesome. It's looking good. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. This week is week number 29 Evening Teas with Eskel in a row. So this is awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome, Lolly P. I like your comment. Yeah, the shirt is awesome. That's Amanda. And it has the quote, "Have you seen Kyle Grant?" She got these shirts for her birthday, so I've just been wearing it. I love them. They're really cool. Let's see here. Ooh, we got a few people here. What's up, Jen, Sydney, Flinker Mary? Oh, Flinker Mary. I believe it's Flinker Mary's birthday today, so happy birthday. Oh, it's September, you guys. Man, time sure flies. What's up, Amber, Caitlin, Lulu, Crystal? Welcome, guys. Welcome to another Evening Tea with Eskel. Sorry it's late. It's been really busy. Amanda hasn't even gone live yet. We've been trying to coordinate something. She's traveling right now, though, so I was kind of hoping she was going to go before she left, but she left already. So she's probably going to be going live really late. I just hope she even goes live. I'm sure she will, but we'll see how it goes. What's up, Denise, Sydney, Lulu, Flicker Fade? Welcome, welcome. Today, I found another really good quote that I wanted to share with this live. If I had to give it a title, I'd probably title it like "Just Do It" or something along those lines. I feel like it's very applicable to this week because I've been doing so much. These last 2 weeks have been so busy, and a ton of fun things though. Things that I've like debated doing them and maybe not doing them, but I just decided to do them anyways, and I don't regret it one bit. It's been a lot of fun. But anyways, the quote goes, "Nothing is more fun than to have a little more to do than you can ever get through, because people do not lack strength, they lack will. But if you will just do it, this will breed in you temperance and self-control, diligence and strength of will, cheerfulness and content, along with hundreds of virtues which the idle will never know." I love that. I think that's awesome. I've been doing so much these last few weeks, and it's just been so fun looking back and seeing all the pictures that I've been posting about it, and just so many adventures and fun things that I've been going to, one right after the other. So it's been really cool and a lot of fun. Oh, my birthday is actually on Tuesday. Oh, what's up, Sydney? Yes, I want this shirt. Yeah, I hope Amanda makes merch out of it. I don't know what she's gonna do. She got a bunch of these for her birthday. It would be awesome if she put them on her website and let people buy them. But I don't know. We'll see. Hello, sorry, so late for the England, UK. Welcome from England, Anthony. Heck yeah. Welcome, Russ. What's up? Glad to have you here. Thank you so much, Denise. Denise is always so quick to donate. That's awesome. Sweet. Okay, well, anyways, let's think. What were some of the happy, safe holiday, everyone? Oh, yeah, happy holidays. Tomorrow, it's Labor Day weekend, so that's awesome. So I think the last live that I did was in California. I met up with Amanda. We celebrated her birthday out there, which was awesome. It was crazy expensive, though. So I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know if I would do it again. It was a kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I feel like. It was really cool. I think my favorite part was going to the pier. That one was awesome. But one thing that I really like to do is comparing it to what I did right after. Because literally, I flew out of California, got home, unpacked my things, and repacked them to go on a camping, hiking trip. I went and hiked the tallest mountain in Utah, Kings Peak. It was a ton of fun, but it all happened so quickly. It was just so cool to compare and contrast going from the big city right next to LA in California, the beaches, just going to really nice fancy restaurants, staying in a way nice hotel, and then I literally flew out here and went and lived in the woods for 3 days. So I've been there for a while. That's where I've been so off of like social media and haven't been responding for the last few days because I just got back yesterday. But it was just so cool. I loved being up in the mountains. I did a ton of reflecting. I was also very exhausted though because we hiked so far. The elevation is 13,000 feet, I believe it is, something like that. It's the tallest one in Utah. So it was crazy. I definitely should have done more preparation and practice for it. I was extremely exhausted afterwards, and we even thought that it was going to take us 2 days, but it ended up taking 3 days because it was just so long and hard. But I'm just so glad I did it. It was a ton of fun. Welcome. Yeah. Let's see. Anyways, you guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're all having a good week. It's definitely, I know for Amanda, it's been super crazy too. She might even be on the plane right now. I know she's just in travel. I don't know what part that she's at right now. Christina Fisher. Oh, thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing all the support and the love, you guys. That's awesome. Welcome, Christina, Crystal, Kate. Sweet, we got 46 people on here right now, you guys. That's awesome. I'm excited. Dang. Well, I hope a lot of you guys got the link. What else was there? Also, yeah, I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but a lot of you guys helped out with some of the gifts that we got Amanda for her birthday. So I wanted to say thank you guys for that. And there is a link to a video floating around to see her reaction video. It was really cool. I filmed her opening the gifts that we got from you guys, and when she opened the gift with these shirts in it and stuff like that. It was really cool. There was a ton of her fans that got together and made a video for her birthday too. It was so sweet. I hope so bad that she'll take that and her reaction to it and make some sort of a YouTube video, because it was really sweet. She got so emotional in it. It was awesome to see you guys helping out and wanting to be a part of her birthday like that. It was so cool. I'm having a good week, thanks. Also happy, by the way, BYU won the other night, and my team, Manchester United, won earlier today. Nice, that's awesome, Anthony. Hey, Eskel, how was Malibu? Hope you're enjoying California. Yeah, I miss it so bad. It was fun. The beaches were awesome. Going to the Santa Monica Pier was so cool. I liked Muscle Beach a lot, being able to work out and get a tan at the same time, and just the cool little, they have, just interesting workouts that you can do. Tons of little monkey bars and swings, and the rope that I climbed. That was a lot of fun. I liked it. There were so many things about it I liked. You were an awesome cameraman. I tried to, when I was filming her reaction, I tried to make it interesting because it was just watching her watch a video the whole time. So I zoomed in on each of their faces and tried to move around the camera and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Check your Instagram, Eskel. Oh yeah, I need to check that. I have a ton of messages on there right now. My Instagram's been blowing up, you guys. It's been growing. I love it though. It's awesome. I have been trying to post more on there, and I feel like that's been helping a lot. And it's fun. I feel like it's still a little bit of work, but it's way less work just going through and figuring out what pictures to post than having to edit together an entire video. So I like Instagram. It's fun. Player 28 for ball. I'm mates with him. He served here in Leeds, England, UK. Oh, that's cool. Anthony, you know the BYU players pretty well. So glad you got to be part of it. Oh yeah, I was really glad. I'm assuming you're talking about Amanda's birthday. I was so hyped to go. We, basically all she asked for her birthday was for us to all go and spend time with her in Malibu. And that's exactly what we did. It was so cool. And we got her stuff, of course, too. But it was super fun. I loved it. It's something that I wouldn't have known to, it would be really hard to get everyone to go and to coordinate stuff like that. Trips are always hard. It takes so much time. And it just so happened to be because the hiking trip that I was going to go on to hike Kings Peak was planned. And then she decided that that's where she wanted to be for her birthday, and it was so close to the same time that I just had to make it work. But it worked out perfectly thanks to modern day travel, being able to fly and basically get places super fast. It's so nice. Your camera work on the food made me seriously hungry though. Heck yeah, I'm glad Flicker Fade. I was starving too. I was literally filming them trying to reach down and eat off of their plates while I was filming the video. It was a lot of fun. But it looked so nice. That hotel was thanks to Rachel. Rachel found a beautiful hotel because I ran out of days at the Airbnb because it was at the end of the Airbnb time that they had planned for that. And so Rachel actually booked that hotel for her, kind of like her birthday gift to Amanda. And it was so nice. They had in the pool section, you can just order food right to the like seating areas or even the chairs and stuff that they have where you can sit out there. It was just awesome. I loved it. Cool experience. Felt like a flipping dream that I was in, basically. It was so nice. Flicker Fade, that food looked good. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome, Amber. Good to have you here. So many familiar faces. I love it. Me too. And I need to message you back still. Sorry, I suck. No, don't feel bad at all, Denise. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I love getting messages from you guys. You can message me anytime and every time. Patreon's one of the easiest to reach me on. Instagram's probably the next easiest. And I go through them. I try to respond to them as often as I can, but it's like, as often as I can is usually like every other day. I get to as many of them as I can, but I don't always get through every single message every day, so it takes quite a while. But I love hearing from you guys. It's been awesome being able to just kind of like grow a relationship with so many of you guys. I've become familiar with a lot of you guys' names. Kima Freakstad. I like the little emoji you sent. What's up, Kim? Kim's here. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. Let me think. So some of the things I had planned to talk about today was just different things that the order is going through right now. Has been kind of interesting. A lot of it has to do with the school. I don't know if Amanda. I'm sure Amanda has touched on it. The order school. They have one that's for the younger kids, that's Ensign, and then they have the one that's Vanguard. And it just right now there's like a whole case against them. They've been on the news and all over the place. It's been really interesting. Hi, first live I've made in a while. I'm obsessed with these shirts. Yeah, they are awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, so many people like them. They're really cool. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, the biggest news, I guess, that's going on, what's happening right now, is they are finally like very seriously addressing the school that they have. And I've been getting a few messages from even order members themselves being like, oh, stop it, don't try to stop the education program for these kids that need it and stuff like that. But what I really like is that they're basically pointing out any of the flaws that are being made, and they're showing that it's pretty much looking like a private school being ran as a public school, trying to pull off that it's a public school. And bottom line, I think that's really what it comes down to. But they're basically, they had like a big old rally for the school. The school's potentially going to be shut down. They fired all of I don't know. Yeah, I think it's fired. All of the staff, like they got rid of all of the staff at the school, and they're rehiring through with the state, because it's a public school. And so I'm not sure. I kind of feel like they're going to just turn it into a private school, because then they literally can do what they're doing right now privately without any issues. But the big issue is that they're using government funds, which is just, it's funny because they were basically saying, like, leave us alone, let us do our own thing. We're not bothering anybody. And they don't have any, like, in the case, they were saying that they couldn't prove any like fraud or illegal things that they were doing. They were just functioning as a private school versus a public school. And so basically, if they switch to being private, they won't get public funds, but then there's nothing we can do about it. They can do their own thing. They can, segregate. They can keep certain people in or decide exactly how they want it and stuff like that. because that's what they're doing right now, but they're getting public funds for it, which is just kind of silly because it's just only for their order kids themselves. But they'll always say there is like 2 outsiders that go to the school. Vanguard just getting into trouble again with the state. Yeah, they're getting, it's funny because at first I think the main thing was the fact that they were, the school was basically racist. There wasn't having any other races in it, only white kids and only order members, you know? And then they also were looking into it deeper and noticing that the funds, like a lot of what the school was using their money for, looked really shady. Like it was only investing into order businesses. But apparently, I guess they were saying that those, they can't get in trouble for that, is what they're saying anyways, because they at least reported all of their funds, everywhere where the money went. And even though it was order businesses, I guess they were like legit businesses or something. So they're not in trouble for any like fraud or laundering or things like that, apparently. But they still are functioning as a private school. So they just basically aren't supposed to be getting funds for it is all. So I think that's what's going to be changing as far as I know. But there's a whole news report to it. I'll try to add it in the description below. In fact, oh, I didn't even put a description on this one yet. I will try to put a link to that so you guys can see it, because it's kind of interesting. I don't understand how all of the legal system works. I don't know how schools are supposed to go and all that. All I know is that it's becoming more and more apparent that they are just not functioning the way they're supposed to. And I feel like that's very typical for the order. They're trying to do anything that will, like, you know, be in their advantage. And they want as much money as they can get, and claiming that they're public so they can get public funds, everybody else's tax money, then that's the way they're going to get the most money. But okay, I'm going to make sure this one has at least a description. But anyways, so I think that's the biggest thing happening in the order. And the only thing that I want to address on it is a lot of order members are saying to me, like, leave us alone, like, we're not hurting anybody, yada yada. And it's like, bull crap. You guys are taking advantage of the system. And so I feel like it's very important to address that and talk about it. And just to let the order know, like, just become a private school if you want to function privately. It doesn't seem like it's that complicated. I don't know why they sorry, hold on just a second. I mean, I know why. They want money. I feel like that's the biggest reason. They want to be able to save as much as they can. They want more money for the kingdom of God, yada yada, which is silly because I know that all of the higher ups, Paul and them, they have plenty of money. They're not going to care if they have to switch it to a private school or not, because guess what's going to happen if Vanguard switches to a private school? All of the moms of those kids are going to have to pay more money to have their kids go there. And so it's not like it's going to hurt any of the dads. It's not going to hurt the higher ups in the order. So it's just stupid to me that they're just trying to get more money. And if they can't, then it's not even going to matter to Paul or to the leaders. It's just going to make those moms have to pay more money, which is dumb. I don't know. But like, that's just the way the order runs. I feel like when things don't go well, when they are struggling or they need money, then it's basically the lower people in the group that really have to pay the price. Here we go. Here it is. Sweet. I hope that made sense. I know I kind of jumped all over on that one, but I've just been all week long. I've been talking to a lot of people about the order school, which I don't like getting involved into it very much, but I mean, it's a big thing right now. And even the people that work for the state are trying to get more information, and they've contacted Amanda and asked questions about like how to, who are the people that she knows are affiliated with the Kingston group that are working at Vanguard. And it's basically 90% of them. 90% of the staff is all order members, and then like 99% of all the students are all order members. But they stole money for the school. Sorry, let me go back to it. Welcome home. I saw an expose the other day on the Vanguard school. Yeah, it's all over the news. It's like really popular in Utah. I doubt it's in any news anywhere else. But if you live here in Utah, you've probably heard about it. It's interesting that they chose the name Vanguard because that's also a very big finance company. And so I just thought that was kind of odd that they chose that name for it. But yeah, it's definitely, there's a lot on the news about it. Currently, Amanda's birthday video is on Patreon, so have to be on there, Mary. Yeah, right now it's on her Patreon. Oh, I should put it on my Patreon, huh? Anyone on my Patreon that's like asked me about it, I can send them the link and stuff. I don't have it actually posted though, but it is posted on Amanda's Patreon. Vanguard just get in trouble again. Hey, hey, hey. Where do you see this? Well, they may be legit businesses, but that doesn't mean their invoice amounts are real. That's a good point, Flickerfade. And yeah, I definitely have like, how do I say this? There's no real reason to believe them. I'm sure that they are trying to use the system and to hide things and stuff like that. But at least on paper, like within the case itself, that the money situation, they can't prove it to be wrong, I guess. So from what I heard, then that part of the case is like being dropped, but they're still fighting for the fact that it's running as a private school when it should be public, and that they're essentially racist and very biased on like how they run the school and who gets to work there and who even gets to go there and stuff like that. And so that's just what I know about it so far. The boys during math class are probably like, I'm going forward on my cousin and my half sister, going to go forward on my niece as well. That's a funny one, Daniel. I know for a fact that there's probably some crazy messed up stuff that happens in Vanguard. But it's just, that's all that they know. I remember going to the order school and as young as being like 12 years old, talking about getting married to people and like who might be, how many wives might I have, and like who is it that I can potentially marry, and how young can I be basically when I get married. I remember in a group of just the kids, like the teacher wasn't involved with this, but we were just like in a group of kids, probably in like 6th or 7th grade, just talking about like, what do you think is the youngest somebody can get married? And someone like, I guess they had like heard from their uncle about like 10 generations ago, there was some couple that got married at like 14, and the 14-year-old married a 13-year-old, and they were like super young, and they were like, so we could probably get married. And we were about that age, like probably even younger, 12, 13, or 14, and we were like, yeah, we could for sure get married at this age. I think that's fine. And we just came up with our own ideas. It was so crazy. We were raised that way though, so it's just like, I don't know how for 12-year-olds that was just the normal conversation that we had in school too. This was with my friends, in one of our classes. So that was something I'll never forget. But yeah, I can't imagine, man. Hey, Eskel, which pendant did you pick? Oh, you want to see? I have it right over here. Hold on. Denise was so awesome, and she made cool little necklaces for everybody. I even got to pick one, and this was the one that I picked. It's a pretty sweet one. I love how she got like to me, I picked this one because it like reminded me of California. It looked like the beach and the ocean water, and it's got a tree. It was really cool. I wore this in a lot of my California photos. I like it. Thanks again, Denise. Those are so cool. The problem with that is if the order do change it to private, then it becomes more and more private, which ultimately will mess the kids up. I like you and I'm LDS, but it's just scary how the order is. Yeah, I totally agree. If it does go private, then they're gonna basically be able to run it exactly how they want. I'm sure they'll have like, you know, prayers in the classes. They'll have their own type of like religious study stuff inside of the classes, and basically run it exactly how they do the younger age school that's called Ensign, because that one is the private order owned school, and they run it exactly how they want to. So I bet it would just basically become that way. And it would make it harder because it will kind of like, you're right, make it like more private and seclude them more. And I wonder, yeah, because right now there's like 2 outsiders that I think went to the Vanguard. And so it'll just probably eliminate those 2 if they turn it to private. I think it's just all, I don't know. It's, the more I think about it, and the more I talk with order members, it's like, I don't know what would help them. I know having more outsiders be in the school would help them to be more accepting to people. It would be like an eye-opener to a lot of the kids in the order and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like if it became public, though, if they kept it public and then they were required to do what they're supposed to do and like let outsiders go to that school, and then the order members or the order school will have a lot more outsiders there, then I kind of wonder if they would stop having their kids go to that school, because if they have so many outsider influence there, then order members aren't supposed to have their kids be around that, you know? So I wonder how that would go. It would definitely be good for them. I think it would help the kids to be able to be more accepting and understanding, especially if they had other races in the school. That could teach the kids a lot. If they, as long as the outsider kids didn't get bullied a ton and stuff like that. It's all just, man, it's a mess. I don't know. It's crazy. Hey there, what's up, Emily? How big is the school? Like, how many students? I don't know exactly, but like the size of the school, it's across the street from Ensign. I can't remember if it was like 3 stories or maybe, yeah, probably 3 stories. It's a big building, but yeah, I can't tell you how many students go there. I'm not sure, because it's just all of the order kids in between, you know, in high school ages. So in between, what is that, 16 to 18 or something? Something like that, I feel like. Because it's 9th grade to 12th grade, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine it's pretty small. There's not a ton of kids that are in that age group. And then you just add +2 for the 2 outsiders. Nice pick, Eskel. Denise, that reminded me. Yes, I did message you. OMG, I love them. Denise, great job. Yeah, good job, Denise. Those look awesome. The pennants are adorable. Y'all can even find the teachers on the website. It's funny how they all have familiar surnames. Good one, Irons. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Oh, and another thing about that, like the staff, they were trying to claim, oh, that everyone's not order members. And the way they were trying to do that is they had some of the staff weren't Kingston order members, you know, and so they were giving they had those people give statements saying that they are not affiliated with the Kingston group, even though they're members. One of them was a numbered man in the order, and just because his ancestry and like his family line did not come directly from the Kingstons, so it didn't look as much like he was a Kingston or in the order. So he was one of the ones that gave a statement saying that he's not affiliated with the order, he just works for Vanguard. And so they were just straight up lying. And so it was just kind of sad to see that. And it just, I don't know, to me it just opens my eyes to show that, like, if they're going that far to lie and telling their own members to lie for the kingdom of God to try and help keep the school or whatever, then clearly they're doing something wrong. And then they're making it worse by involving the members. The members probably don't know fully what is being done wrong. They're just being told by their leaders, oh, do this so that we don't get in trouble. And then that's just causing more of a problem, I feel like. Order education would be more like conditioning, I would assume. If they go private and get away from funds, they might get away with even more programming and conditioning. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely a large possibility. Because at least with it being semi-public right now, I'm sure they're a little bit careful about, like, they can't, like that. I don't think right now they say, like, prayers in the classrooms. I did hear they do meditations, though. They still do the meditation. and have the students. They just claim that the students do it on their own, and it's not like the school's thing, but they still have a time for the students all to meditate and stuff like that. With those two outsiders being there, though, then maybe they don't get to talk as much about like the religious side inside the classrooms, or like do as much of the conditioning, because then those outsider kids would really wonder what's going on. But to me, I wish so bad there would be some way to learn more about this, because I want so badly to talk to those rare few outsiders that are just mixed in with all of these order members, because you know that they have to realize that something is up. They definitely are gonna notice that like everyone kind of looks alike. Everyone seems to know everybody except for those outsiders. Like I feel like they would notice very quickly that it's got a very cultish vibe and like a tight knit community and stuff like that, and they're the only ones excluded from it. You know. I feel like they would catch on pretty easily. It'd be interesting to see or like talk to them and ask them like what they noticed, or like how the order member children accepted them and stuff like that, or if they were like ostracized or bullied or things like that. That would be really interesting to find out. But I have some thoughts on that. They don't even try to hide. You guys get first day as Let's see. Order kids would tear outside kids apart. Yeah, I do wonder that. I did hear that when there was one of those outsiders was what was he, like bisexual, or he might have been gay or something like that, then a lot of people did pick on him, and I'm sure he got bullied and stuff like that. But I was just told that he got picked on and that it was really hard for him to make friends, because a lot of people just kind of like tried to stay away from him and stuff like that. There has never been a black kid that's gone to the school, though, and that's what would scare me the most. If there was, then I feel like that they would get bullied so hardcore, and they would, like you said, they would get totally torn apart, and I'm sure they wouldn't last long. There's no way. I feel like they wouldn't want to be there in the first place, and the order kids would just give them such a hard time until they left. When did Vanguard open? It's been, I never went to Vanguard because they didn't have it when I was in high school, but it's probably been 4 years Vanguard's been, I think, roughly around there. Over here in the UK, we have private schools. They actually cost a lot to go to. My cousin sends his kids. For 2 kids, it's $40K a year. Yeah, private schools are always expensive. And that's another thing that sucks for order members, is the moms pay for the kids to go to school, because the dads don't give a crap, and I guess like the moms are expected to work and to still provide and basically do everything for the family. And so it's when they do change the price for the kids to go to school, it's the moms that are going to suffer from that, which sucks. And it's just like, that's just the way that the order works. Everyone show some love and like the video, please. Aw, thanks, Lulu. That's awesome. LOL, I first went to a small country school with less than 60 kids. Then high school, we had 110 people. That seems pretty small. I did like homeschooled high school, so it was a little bit different. But when, let me think. Yeah, especially here in Utah, we're pretty close to Salt Lake, which is a very big population. So most of the time, high schools have a lot of kids in them. Let's see here. Do parents have to pay a fee, or only on the private? Right now, from what I understand, right now, the fee is nearly non-existent. I'm pretty sure right now they go to school for free because it's a public school, right? Like the state pays the fees and stuff like that. I don't know if they have to pay for food, because I did hear that there was some fee of some kind right now, but it was like very little and not a very big deal. But yeah, a lot of the order moms are worried that if it becomes a private school, then they're gonna have to pay a lot more. And I'm sure they will, and the order's gonna make it come out of their pockets. But went to a small school where I went at high school. It was about 1,500 students. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, private schools are expensive. I would imagine. What I wonder is how does it work with the building though? Because the building, I thought the order bought the building. So like if the Vanguard had to become a public school, who gets the building, I guess? I don't know. See, that's where I don't know how all this legal stuff works, but I just laugh when these order people lie. They are horrible at it. Yeah, you would think so. I feel like to us it's so obvious, and it's like, to me it's like I can't help but cringe because it's like everyone in the order is watching them give those testimonies on those like news reports and things like that, and they all know that they are lying. And so it's like, oh, that's horrible. Like, how can they claim that they're Christian and the God's people and then just go out publicly and just lie to everybody? And it's like, sure, it's going to be really hard for the state to prove them wrong. So yeah, they might get away with this lie, but every order member and everyone that knows anything about the Kingston group knows that they're lying. And so it's like, it's just, I don't know how they're just so okay with that. But do parents have to pay? Oh yeah, sorry. Whipped cream law, what's that? That's crazy. Crystal Adams, that doesn't surprise me, as over here in the UK there is LDS, but we are taught other religions, and in school religious education coursework can be on any religion, so it's easy to get. Oh, that's interesting, Anthony. I do know here in Utah, like, religion's such a big thing, and even some of the public high schools try to have like seminary, which is a religious class, but even they are required to have those classes off of the school. Like they have to have a separate building, or a lot of the times they have across the street there's like either a church or some sort of building. Well, they'll have those classes, and they do let the students from that faith or that are religious go and have those class during one of the time frames of the school. But because it's a public school, they can't teach it in the school, you know, which it makes sense, because if you don't want to force certain religions onto people, you can't you basically can't change it. You can't just have it, you can't have your school teach it the way, like add something or just have a religious class when it's a public school and everyone's going there, people that are going to be all different faiths and religions. Then it's just going to be, it makes it very complicated, and it's not allowed. That's one of the things that even with the schools here in Utah that really want to have a religious class, they have to balance that fine line of having it off of the school or doing it separate and stuff like that, which is totally fine as long as you do it the right way. And I'm sure it's complicated, so I don't know everything about it. All I know is that, at least for Vanguard, they're not following the rules. But do you feel anything in the LDS is similar to how you guys grew up? Do you plan on staying with the LDS? Chrissy Gunning. Oh, I feel like I've gotten a message from you before. Do you follow me on Instagram? I've gotten a message from an account with a very similar name. I definitely talked a lot about that. There's so much that goes into it. I want to make a whole video talking about all of the differences and similarities, because when I went on Sam and Melissa's channel, growing up in polygamy. Oh wait, growing up in polygamy. Yeah, then he and I both talked a lot about it, because we both had a very similar experience of leaving the polygamist group and then joining the mainstream LDS group, and even serving missions and things like that. In that video, I talked a lot about it, and like, if you want more details on that, definitely go and check out that video. It was a really fun one, and it's like 2 hours long if you watch both parts, because we both had so much to say on that one. But really, bottom line is they come from the same place, so there are a lot of similarities. The biggest difference to me is that my personal experience with the LDS faith, like the modern day LDS faith, has been like a lot of positive experiences. And so I am LDS, and I love being involved and being able to like learn and grow with the other people that are in my ward and that are in my Bible study classes and things like that. But I do fully acknowledge that like the LDS history is like so close to being identical to a lot of these polygamous groups. And of course, if you go further enough back, they look almost the same because they had polygamy in them and stuff like that. So it's definitely it makes sense that there is a ton of similarities. But I do think the LDS Church is doing so much better now. Like they've progressed a lot, they've grown, they've actually changed to not like get into so much trouble with the law and stuff like that. Whereas the FLDS and the Order and all of the polygamous groups that are the branch offs, they're trying so hard to stay and like not change and be exactly like their ancestors and all this stuff, which is causing such a problem because we're not living in that same type of time frame. The whole, like even the United States as a whole is all changing, and people and like civilization is progressing and growing, whereas these polygamous groups, they don't want to change. They want to stay old fashioned. They want to keep everything the exact same. They want, even as far as like things like arranged marriages that are just absurd, that like you cannot get away with that in today's day and age, and they still want to keep old fashioned traditions and things like that. So it's like, if you're not willing to change and adapt, then it's like you are going to cause your own demise. That's why I think the order's not going to last very long. They're not willing to change. They're not willing to grow and basically find ways to still be religious and live their faith without conflicting or forcing things on the people in their group or even the people around them and stuff like that. So, sorry, that was a very roundabout answer. But if you want more, go watch the video I did with Sam and Melissa. It's awesome. I do like talking about it, even though I'm not super educated on it. I'm not the perfect person to ask. I don't have all the right answers. But I love discussing, and I'm still learning and growing myself every day. So, sweet. But great question. Welcome, Jay Snow. Is there abuse that goes on in the school? In Vanguard, from what I've been told, not really. There's a lot of like bullying that happens amongst the kids, but they don't let the teachers like slap the kids. Like when in the Ensign, when the school first started, then they would encourage like punishments to the students and stuff like that, because a lot of order member parents and families, they always say to raise your kids by the rod, and they believe in like spanking the kids and punishments and things like that. So they would essentially give the teachers permission to punish their kids for them if they were bad. And that's how it was like when I was younger, and like in like if you go further back when they first started the Ensign and the order schools and stuff. But now, from what I hear, the teachers are very good about not doing that, because there's a lot more people watching. There's more ways for this kids to like film things and like report stuff, and they can just get in a lot more trouble. So from what I understand now, there's not like a way for teachers to punish other than sending them to the principal's office or anything like that. But the kids themselves still do get into lots of fights, and like there's lots of bullying and stuff like that. Great question though. Oh, thank you so much, Jay Snow. We got another donation for your future movie making memories. Aw, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you. I'm definitely, all of these donations I put towards my next big adventure or thing that I'm going to do for my YouTube channel, such as the next big one that's coming out is I'm putting all the videos together from my California trip, my hike on Kings Peak, hiking the tallest mountain in Utah, and just all the fun summer activities that I did this summer. And I'm probably, I want to title it all R.I.P. to the summer, because the summer's coming to an end right now. And this summer was a really good one. I loved it. It was awesome. So many great adventures. And this has been one of the first ever summers where I have so much of a documentation. I have lots of footage and pictures from it all. And I have tons of stuff that I posted about different events and things. So I'm going to try to just do a big old ultimate collab and put them all together and make just a really cool video. So I'm super excited for that. I hope you guys like it, and I don't know exactly on the timeline yet because of everything that's going on, but that one will be coming out soon. I hope you guys like it. Leah's here. Welcome, Leah. Thanks for showing up. I know, if I understand correctly, Leah will be going live shortly after me. So I don't think she's doing it on YouTube. She's doing it on her Patreon. So once this one comes to an end and you guys want more, go check out her Patreon. She'll be going live. I think she said at 9 o'clock. So yeah, just shortly after I end. It'll be perfect timing, Leah. That's going to be awesome. Glad you can make it. I heard that's good news for a lot of people. Thanks, Eskel. Did I say that right, Leah? Hopefully that is today. I just saw the post, and I'm pretty sure you said, I went live right before you, LOL. Oh, what? I thought the post said 9 o'clock. Okay, my bad. See, I always get things mixed up, but that's cool. I'm sure the live's still posted, though, so people can still go check it out afterwards if they haven't seen it, if they missed it. And hopefully a lot of you guys did see it, but that's cool, Leah. I'm glad you started a Patreon. Patreon's so fun. I have a ton of fun putting my videos up on there and going live on there too, because it can be a lot more like personal and it can be a lot more goofy because it's just people that I know really well. It's awesome. Leah already went live. Oh yeah, there you go. LOL. You missed it. It was 9 on Friday for Patreon only. See, oh, on Friday, that's what it was. I don't know why I only saw the post today. Probably because I wasn't online very much the weekend. But I saw the post today, so I thought it was today. My bad, but it's still up, so everyone can still catch it after this. Heck yeah. Sweet. First Washiki, now Vanguard. Sounds like someone is looking into the order. Hopefully more is to come. There you go. Dang. Here in California, we have a third option for schools called associate schools. They get a little bit of public school money if they use public curriculum and agree to oversight but have religious freedom. Haven't heard of that. Mina, that seems kind of interesting. I do know there's a thing called charter schools, because there's public schools, charter schools, and then private schools. That sounds a little bit like what I've heard charter schools are supposed to be, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Shoot. Also, I've not heard anything from Amanda yet, you guys, so don't know what's going on with her. Hopefully she gets her crap together. You have a good conscience and take the best of all you learn and have proven to have the integrity to do what's right. So keep up the good work, whatever church you go to. Thank you, Adam. I like that. The Christian school I went to in the 80s allowed spanking in school, outlawed in 2004. Yep. See, that's another thing. I feel like, I mean, we all know that the order school and the order as a whole, they just don't care about the law. So like, even if things are outlawed or not, then they just are going to just come up with their own ideas and their own way of doing things and just say, screw everybody else. We're just going to do it our way. And of course, to them, only what they think and what they decide is the only thing that matters, because they supposedly have the prophet of God. And so they just go off of whatever they want. And I feel like that's where it gets dangerous, because then there's no rules, there's no regulations, there's no limits to what can and can't be done, what is going too far, or, you know, they can just do anything that they decide that they want to do. And so I feel like that can get really scary. But what religion were you before you were LDS, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I was FLDS, basically. I was in the Kingston polygamous group. And it's funny because when people ask, like, what religion is that? It's like, I mean, I guess it's just Christianity. It doesn't really have, I mean, I don't know what other umbrella it would be under. It's just an LDS breakoff polygamous group. So, but yeah, that's what I was before I joined the LDS church. And yeah, that's what my childhood was. Did I miss CCC with you, sis? Oh, I hope not. No, Jace, no, you didn't miss it. She is the one that is missing it. I think she planned too much travel today. She's trying to get in a lot of stuff. So hopefully she'll be able to go live. But every time I messaged her, then she just sounded super busy and she wasn't getting back to me. And so, I don't know. Eskel, that question was for Ein Sophia. Oh, nice, Rochelle. Amanda, I'm going live after you. Oh, Amanda, you made it. Heck yeah. Okay, sweet. Are you ready, Amanda? Look, Amanda is here. Awesome. Okay, perfect timing. Where are you at, Amanda? Are you traveling still? I texted you. My phone didn't have service while driving. Okay. Where are you, though? I want to know. Anyways, that's awesome. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Welcome, welcome. By the way, you looking stylish. I know, thanks to you, Amanda. I love this shirt. I have 2 of them, too, so I can wear it more often. I'm coming to you, LOL. Sweet! That'll be cool. Awesome. Nice. I almost want to stay live till you get here. But how long, though? How much longer till you get here, Amanda? Do you know? Yeah. Sweet. This is going to be cool. Yeah, and I just found out that Amanda was even coming to Utah. Hello, Ein. We should all wear our matching ones next video. Yeah. I'm going to wear these in as many videos as I can because I have more than just one of these, so I'm going to wear them a lot. Hey, Eskel, is there gangs in the order? There was one gang I know of that they took the lighter and would get it super hot, you know, and then they would take the lighter and press it against their arm, so it would make a little like symbol, whatever the lighter symbol is on their arm, and that was a supposed gang, but they're not real gangs. The order as a whole is a gang pretty much, but there's like, of course, niches and cliques inside of the order, and different groups and everything that all do their own weird whatever stuff, and you know, different groups that sneak out together and different groups that just are doing their own thing. But just depends on how you define a gang, if I would actually say there are gangs in the order or not. Eskel's fashion designer, nice. Amanda needs to get those shirts in her shop. I know. I hope she puts them on her website. I think that would be really cool. I knew she was headed to Utah. Yeah, some of you guys knew Amanda was coming to Utah before I did. So that was really funny. But I'm just always excited. I don't really care for her to let me know ahead of time. I'm just happy when she gets here. Amanda, you're missing out. Yeah, everybody's here. We're all waiting for you. I made an illustration for Eskel for his own shirt, so now he can have some too. We can all wear each other's faces. What? You made one for me, Leah? Ah, that's so nice. Heck yeah. I can't wait. That'll be so fun. Happy birthday, Mary. I hope you had a really great birthday today. Aww. Yeah, happy birthday. Eskel, love your old order stories. Nice. That's a great idea. Sweet. Well, this was fun. I think we're getting pretty long into this. Let's see how long it's been. An hour. Oh, almost an hour. So we're getting pretty close. But sweet. I relate so much to you and Amanda. Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of you guys, when I hear your guys' stories, there's so many things that are similar, you know, so many things that we can relate on. You don't have to leave a polygamous cult to understand what trauma is, you know. there's so many of us that deal with it throughout our lives that it's just awesome to be able to discuss it with each other and learn tips and ideas and ways to just do better and to get through it and to not like dwell on how hard like our childhood was and stuff like that. That's why I love the quote that I shared today, because I think one big part about not just dwelling in the past or like falling into depression and stuff is about just getting out and doing new things, accomplishing your dreams and what you want, and realizing your true potential, which I feel like you can't do that unless you just go out and experiment and let yourself fail sometimes and try new things. Um, oh, and I heard there was someone, I don't remember exactly how he said it, but I love the idea of if you could just imagine if there were no barriers, like no people to get in your way. Can you imagine if nobody was going to make fun of you, nobody was going to bully you or laugh at you if you made a mistake or stop you from doing whatever it was that you wanted to do? Like, you would be so limitless. Just think of all the girls you would have asked out on a date, or all the jobs you would have dared to go and apply for, and wouldn't be afraid to like, just try new things or take new classes or just, try completely new adventures, because you there's so many times that the fear of people getting mad at us or getting in our way stops us from doing so many things. And I love the idea of just imagining that there's no barriers, no walls, no people that are just going to look down on you and stuff like that, and just go and do what you would do if there was none of those barriers. And I feel like there's so much more that you can do. You would see how limitless you truly are. I think it's just awesome. To me, that's like the best way, like mindset to have and way to live your life, so that you know yourself, that you're doing it for you and not because someone's pressuring you into it or like scaring you and things like that. And I just love it. I love the idea of you can do anything that you want, because you really can. The world that we live in right now has so much advanced technology, advanced travel, so many things that it's like, if you can imagine it, you can create it. You can do it, man. Ooh, man, we got so many people. What's up, Cutthroat? I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but I recognize you. Happy birthday, Mary. Aw. So many people wishing you happy birthday, Mary. That's so cool. Your positive and honest outlook and how you speak, ambient mindset, you're going to make a great dad one day. Aw, thank you. I live in Holland, LOL. Caitlin, you live in Holland? Leaving a community reality you have known forever is hard, but if it's a toxic one, leaving is the best thing. I just remembered I was going to buy a candle at Eskel and got a call and completely forgot it's still in the cart. Aw, thank you, Russ. I'm so glad you're buying one of my candles. I'm trying to sell as many of these ones as I can because I'm starting my fall ones very soon. And I don't have any room to put them because I have so many of my lavender and mint candles. But I'm going to be getting these cool black vases and make a pumpkin, like an orange pumpkin wax that's pumpkin and like cinnamon spice scented, for a Halloween candle to come out next. So that one's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for those. Not yet, but I'll post it tomorrow. Oh, what's Leah gonna post? Leah Garcia, have you put the illustration of Eskel on Instagram yet? Yeah, you should post it. I can't wait to see it. That'll be so cool. Oh, I might have already seen it. You sent me, dang it, I need to check all my messages. You sent me something. Maybe it had that one already. Because I remember seeing, you sent me a picture, and oh my goodness, I can't remember if it was a animation of me or somebody else. I'm so bad at remembering these things. Oh my goodness. I will definitely buy some of those pumpkin ones. I love Halloween. Oh yeah. My sister Cammie, she's the oldest one in our family. She is obsessed with Halloween, you guys. I want so badly to go and visit her during Halloween because she like decks out her house and she just loves it. She'll do everything to make it just feel spooky vibes and just have a ton of fun. Well, I'm sure we would go to haunted houses and stuff. I can't wait to see your reaction to Leah's portrait, Eskel. It's so good, seriously. You've seen it already, Flicker Fade? Maybe she did send it to me already. Oh, I gotta go look at that. Michigan is beautiful. I have some friends that live there. She's decorating the house as we speak. Yeah, she even got more decorations. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to see it. Oh, I wish Kemi was here. Kemi, if you're watching this, you should comment so I know you're here. Love candles. I would buy every scent but lavender because you're allergic. Yeah. I just happened to have a ton of lavender once Jason. But yeah. This is good though. I feel like it's super fun. Making the scent. I started off with making the scents that I really like, my 2 favorite scents, and then I'm just gonna experiment with new ones for like I don't see why not for every season, you know? I'm gonna make some cool ones for Halloween, and then some for Thanksgiving, maybe some for Christmas. I think that'd be so fun. Her laugh and smile is everything. Oh, Amanda, you should comment how much longer, how long till you get here? Because go check your messenger, I'll resend it. Sweet, thank you, Leah. What made you get into candles, Eskel? Really just because I knew how to make them. Yeah, because I was like, gonna make some candles just for myself because I wanted some good scents that were like, I love the idea of like really organic. I use like the beeswax and I use the essential oils so it doesn't smell chemically at all. And I love those. And I had been taught how to make those a long time ago and it was just still in my memory. So I was gonna make some for myself, but I needed to buy a whole pot for it, and I had to buy this big old thing of wax that was gonna make way too many candles. Like it was gonna make enough candles for me to have a supply for years, and that's what I was thinking I was gonna do in my head. But right before I made them, I was like, I should just find a way to kind of like market them, and then I could sell them, and then use that money to make more in the future and stuff like that. So it just all kind of connected together and made sense to make them. So yeah. Cami, what's up? Welcome. Heck yeah. I'm so glad you're here, Cami. We got us all together now. Amanda says, Emily, I share a pic or let's do a Patreon video and I'll give you a tour of our haunted house. Heck yeah. That'd be so fun. Cami says, did someone say Halloween? Heck yeah. If anyone is talking about Halloween, Cami is there, you guys. Heck yeah, that's gonna be so fun. Did you see my winter candles idea? I know the YL scents help. Ooh, that'd be cool. Welcome, welcome. Everyone's saying hi, Cami. Nice. How is the decorating going, Cami? Does your house look all spooky? Eskel, I was driving back home, but I'm going to be in town soon. I'll call you. Now I'm just confused. I'm not in Utah at the moment. Oh, okay. That brings some more clarity. I'm going to make candles. Oh. Cami says hello, everybody. Sweet. Wait, have you ever been here? I'm from the south, but only went to the north 2 times. I need to order a lavender candle. I'm obsessed with lavender. I love lavender. And the reason why I chose mint and lavender is because lavender has been proven to help with relaxation and like sleep. So I like to like that one at night. And then I light my mint one in the morning because mint is supposed to help like to energize and like clear your airways and stuff like that. Decorating is good. I am waiting on a package to complete my setup. Nice. You still need more? She has so many decorations and she's still waiting for more to come. That's going to be fun. I'm ready to go live whenever you are. Okay, sweet. Amanda's ready, you guys. Make a shirt of Cami's face with the saying, did someone say Halloween? Oh, that'd be so cool. Nice. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, well, I think Amanda's ready now, you guys. So go on over to her channel and we'll continue. I will be there right with you. And thank you guys so much for coming to my evening tea with Eskel. Eskel, I need to get some candles from you. I'm obsessed with candles, LOL. Oh yeah, I will be doing vanilla candles. Oh, that's cool. The quote on Eskel's shirt can say, heck yeah. Nice. See you next week. Show Eskel some love with the thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Mary. Yes, Amber, I'm doing it. Sweet. Cool. Well, I think that is a perfect time to wrap it up. But thank you guys so much for joining, and thank you guys so much for being here every week. I love seeing all you guys' familiar faces, and I hope you guys get as much enjoyment and interest out of these as I do. I love being able to just kind of talk and discuss and find like new motivating things to share and talk about. I think you guys are awesome, and it's been so much fun being able to do this every single week with you all. See you next week, Eskel. Have a good evening. Thanks, Jason. And thanks, everyone. I hope to see you all in the next one. I hope you have a great week. So thanks, guys. Bye.